Meatball.
And I'm Jojo Guadz.
And this is
The Throwback.
Yeah, show us some of those moves.
All right. First up. Oh my God.
You're so wait, which one is you?
Which one do you think?
The one on the left?
Not the one on the right, but literally I'm wearing the same chain right now, actually.
Shut up, that's insane.
Look at us, the little Guido. That's me and my brother. He's a year older than me. We were little Guido babies.
So where is this, like the Jersey Shore then?
Probably. No, it's probably Long Island, like Jones Beach or something. I grew up in New York, not in Jersey.
Cool.
So yeah, but I've had that chain my entire life. I always wear it, but that's Guido amazing. Babies, right?
Oh, he has one too. Does he still wear his?
Yeah, of course. That's like it's like a rite of passage for an Italian. Like you have your baptism and your grandmother gives you like a chain, and that's like your Guido chain for life. Like you wear it forever.
Oh.
And I never take it off, literally.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. That is, I want to say I'm like 13 years old.
Word.
And I was in a dance competition, and because I took dance as a child because my parents were like, oh, you're getting chubby, you need to exercise. But I was done playing sports, so I started dancing, and I was the one boy.
Oh, I was gonna say, and I was like, which one are you?
Which? And I was also very, very bad.
Oh
so that still stands today, not a dancer.
I love that. My parents actually didn't let me dance when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, because like they wanted me to play sports because I was a boy, and I was just like, I want to dance.
I did all that. I did the sports. I did soccer, football, baseball, and then I was like, Mama, I gotta move.
Yeah, I wish I did, but I grew up and I decided to do it on my own.
Yeah, now you're dancing and I stand around doing nothing.
I live.
Oh my God.
All right, so this is when I was a summer camp counselor.
Shut up.
And
you were in charge of people?
Literally, I was the best counselor though. Like, I was the most requested. I made the most tips. Like, the kids were obsessed with me. I was just like a big kid myself.
Oh, yeah.
So I just had fun, and like, clearly I was fearless. Like, look at the spider on my head. I would never in a million years. You see that?
Oh, I didn't
There's literally a spider on my, already getting this, look at my arms, already going for the tattoos.
I love it. Wait, how old were you?
I was probably like, I want to say 16, 17. Yeah. I was actually a camper for like my whole life, and then I grew up and I became a counselor at the camp that I attended. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I just like worked my way up, and it was like one of my favorite jobs ever.
That's so nice. Okay. Hit the slay button. This is me in my high school production of Thoroughly Modern Millie. I was so happy to be in this show because it was my first year at Interlochen Arts Academy, which is like a arts high school.
Word.
And that was my best friend, Eli, and she was deaf. So the whole show, I had to like tap her back to keep her on rhythm when we were tap dancing and stuff. That's so funny.
Wait, that's actually amazing. And
I know.
I gotta say, like, I'm super, I don't know how to put it, like, I'm super inspired, I guess. Like, I wish I did theater. I wish I did theater and dance. I feel like I was always scared too because obviously, you know, it wasn't cool or like people would have called me gay and I was in the closet, you know what I mean?
Well, that was
I wish I just did it.
Like, that's why I was so excited to do it, because when I lived in Texas, it was super gay. I was called a like every single day at school. And so finally when I got to go to this high school, I was like, I can be gay! And
I'm so jealous.
I made a bunch of like my best friends there.
That's amazing. I love that, honestly.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you already knew you had a piece.
That was actually me as a camper too. That was my camp uniform. Like dead and I already was Jojo Guadz, the Prince of Twerk.
Were you fully out at this point?
No,
okay.
I didn't come out until I graduated high school.
Oh, okay.
So this was like, I was probably 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I always had this weird dream like that I wanted to be a stripper when I grew up. I don't know why. But literally, like, I was like, I would tell my mom even, I'd be like, I'm gonna become a doctor, but to pay for medical school, I'm gonna be a stripper.
Well, you're giving Magic Mike right here. So were you like dancing and twerking and stripping on people then?
Honestly,
like so comfortable?
I was always the center of attention, like on the dance floor. Like I would give people lap dances as a joke, like just for fun.
Wait, I did the same thing.
Yeah, but the twerking didn't come until years later. The twerking was when I started doing Todrick Hall music videos, and everyone was twerking in them, and I was like, I want to be so good at twerking, so I started taking a class. And then
You
it
have
became
classes?
Yeah, I teach one.
Oh, okay.
I got an online one. Y'all could go to jojoguadz.com and take my online twerk class.
Okay.
All right.
I'm signing up right now.
All right, bitch.
Oh, this is more theater stuff. This
love
was
it.
when I was in high school, and whenever I wouldn't get cast in the play, I made sure to take like a leading role in the scenes or like backstage and stuff. So I learned to sew and like paint fabrics and stuff. So this is me painting fabric to make a dress out of it for one of our shows.
We love a crafty queen.
I was very crafty.
Yeah, I love it. I wish that I got to do more stuff like this.
It was definitely like a fun escape from doing all the sports and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
that was me. Like high school, everything was all just like soccer, sports, like.
Now, did it get horny?
Unfortunately not, but I did have an in-the-closet relationship with my older brother's friend, and that was
I did
real
the
horny.
same thing. It was a lot of hanging out at their house after school.
Especially in the bedroom with the door locked.
Or yeah, door locked and then inside the closet too. Just to make sure in case they got through the door, you were in there doing something else.
My parents actually asked me about it one day. They were like, we always wondered why you guys always just like slept in the same room together. Just you two though. No one else was allowed. Like,
Duh.
oh my God, this one. All right, so this is literally right after high school. I was like finally starting to kind of come out. And this is when the twerking really was starting. This is when I really thought we went on a family trip to the DR. And the best part about it is like I'm going off on this boat, and like if you see the bald guy in the top smiling, that's literally my dad. So proud, like cheesing for his life, like so happy, and I'm just in the center of attention, busting down like Tatiana, going off. That was me. I've been like this my whole life.
That's insane. Were they super supportive of you? Clearly they are.
You know, my family is very supportive now, and I'm very grateful, and I'm very lucky. Off the bat, like obviously my dad was a little bit on the fence about it, but my mom is my hero. My mom is my girl. Like she was like, we're holding this family together. Like.
Is this the first time you grew your hair out long?
This is, yeah. I started growing it out.
beginning of
Exactly. Yep.
And then you cut it all off. How's
Well,
that feel?
what's crazy is I grew it all the way out. I cut it all off, and then I grew it out again.
Oh.
So it wasn't the first time I cut it all off, but honestly, this time was so liberating cutting it off. I feel like most of the time I had long hair just because everyone tells me I have such beautiful hair. Keep growing it. Your hair is so nice. So I was just doing it for everyone else, but I like the way I look better with short hair. Now I just feel like myself. I feel like myself finally. So.
I wish you would have kept it. I would have made a wig out of it.
I gave it to Ray Latre, and she made a wig out of it.
Oh God! She wear it in front of you, wave it around. More theater. I don't even know what this one is. I don't remember. What does it say up at the back? I'm definitely a junior high because I have short hair and am skinny. I was so like they would put me in like all these roles, and everyone would always, all their dads would be like, oh yeah, the gay guy who did that was great. I was one time in The Diary of Anne Frank, which was weird for me because I was black, and I played Mr. Dussel, and they were always like, oh, that gay Jew, so sad to see him go. Like the whole audience, well, it was Texas, they were not nice people there.
Yeah, it must have been hard, huh?
Yeah, but it was fun. It was a wonderful time, and I looked so good.
I'm glad that you have a good sense of humor about it, because I feel like that was like my biggest fear, was to be, you know, out of the closet around, because kids are like the most brutal
they're awful.
and awful. Like
it was like I didn't really have an option. I was so gay, so like finding theater and finding like a safe space made me feel so comfortable. But like once you left the school, it was like open game. Anyone could have it. But it was just like a wonderful place, and I feel so inspired by it. It's
You hear that,
funny
kids?
to see it again.
Find your community, and when school is over, trust me, it's a way better place, I promise.
Oh, yeah, it gets better. Well, at first it gets worse, but then it gets better.
Okay.
And then it can get bad again. Who knows? Is that Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, ew. That was actually the first celebrity I met when I moved to LA 10 years ago.
Insane.
Right? Literally my favorite, like Bangers, my favorite album of all
best
time.
album.
I actually too, because I had just recently come out. This was right after high school. I was probably 19.
What were you doing in the club at 19?
This was actually at her concert, not in the club.
Okay.
But I definitely did have a fake ID. Don't tell anyone. But this was the after party for her Bangers tour. And Bangers was actually the album that helped me come out, because like We Can't Stop, like it's my party, I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna say what I want, you know what I mean? She even says like, remember only God could judge you, forget the haters because somebody loves you. Like that meant so much to me. And then I moved to LA and she's the first celebrity I met. It was like,
oh, that's meant to be.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Bangers was a great album.
Oh, it's iconic.
And that was before she fixed the teeth, or got new teeth, sorry, not fixed.
Leave Miley alone.
They were fine before, they're just bigger now, you know? Oh, this is me. I'm an Eagle Scout, baby. So I went and I got all those badges. I was a scout from like the time I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7. Okay. I was like a Boy Scout, and then I worked my way up through the ranks. And it was wild to be like, I got to travel all over America and like camp out at all these like public national parks. And in order to get your Eagle badge for us, we had to go into the woods for 1 week with nothing and like survive. And I went out there and did that, and they came out and they were like, we've never seen someone decorate their tent like this. And I was very bored. I like made strings of berries and like hung them up, and I was just like living my gay life out there.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you now the same question you asked me.
What?
Did it ever get kinky over
there? Yeah, the first time I ever sucked a at a Boy Scout camp. We were both the same age, so it was totally fine. But it was wild. And then I got known for being the camper that did that. So everyone was coming knocking on my tent.
You know what? Better that they're talking about you than that they're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the counselors did find out, and that kind of ruined it. But other than that, we had a wonderful time. I don't see anything wrong with that. We were exploring. If there was a blowjob badge, I would have 3.
Oh my God. Are you sure just 3?
3 for finishing, I guess. Thanks for watching!
And please be sure to like and subscribe to the OUTtv YouTube channel.